All right, I don't know. I'll wait a couple minutes and see if people come back. Hey, leave it to Bieber. Yeah, I just wanted to show real quick the pictures of James Lowe, which is on the screen. Now, I'm not being mean, but does that bottom picture not look like he could be related to Charles Manson? Hey, Dana. I was just going to show the people they were talking about. This is James Lowe, the man that was supposedly running the trap house that Adam Mooshman owned. Hey, Shola Bella. Hey, JoJo. Yeah, he does, right? He looks like Charles Manson's little brother. Hey, Mama Lisa. How did Dennis go? Did you get your cap put back in? Yeah. So what I'm thinking is this is what he looked like when he the bottom picture when he got arrested, and maybe he cleaned up, for the judge. Good. So you got it put back on? Good. Okay, so let me show you now real quick Gavin Jones, and then I just want to show you Lindsay Jones because we got a couple of minutes. Here we go. So this is Gavin Jones, the one that supposedly told Arne Mackey that he was the one that did what they did to Mollie Tibbetts. Yeah, James Lowe's got a scary little look. But I had never heard of the camper before the first part of that hearing today. I never knew he lived in a camper. Yeah, he's a scary guy. So this is Lindsay Voss's ex-boyfriend. Well, there's another one, supposedly Gavin Jones's best friend, Dalton Hanson, that's also in jail. Said that, these must have been the two ninjas that were in Cristhian Bahena's kitchen. Now, let me show you guys Lindsay Voss. I have a picture of her in jail, but I'm going to show you what she looks like not in jail. All right, here she is. All right, let me share my screen. Oh, we got a couple minutes. Oh, wrong one. Oh, well, hang on, guys. Let me get to the right one. And she's so young that it's absolutely mind-blowing. Okay. I'm going to wait for it to catch up. All right. This is Lindsay Voss. She's young. Gavin's ex-girlfriend, the second girl. Yeah, she's a young girl. I just find it weird. I think that Gavin might have been showing off to his girlfriend and talking like he's a big tough guy in jail, but I think Bahena did it alone. Okay, let me go ahead and get on the court page so I don't miss it when they start. All right. Okay. OG, welcome back. Yeah, I just can't imagine that story. And you would have, you would think too that they would have seen like maybe three men in the car, even from a distance. I mean, they were dressed like full ninjas, ski mask, black long sleeve shirts. And we're talking in August in Iowa. Do you know how hot that had to have been? Uh, thank you, Mama Lisa. Thank you for coming in. Katie Ellen. Katie, you can do whatever you want, girl. Hey, Dana. I don't think so. I think the judge is doing what he's doing as far as letting them get out like these key points that they're trying to get out so that they can't try to get another motion for a retrial. I mean, don't you think if those guys were wearing ski masks and long pants and in the car driving around looking for just a person to take off the street, that there would have been like sweat or I don't know. But they did say there was a third DNA in the trunk with the blood that did not belong to Bahana. And then I know somebody else said that that's pretty scary to think that if maybe he had someone else in that trunk, like, oh. You doubt what, OG? Oh, thank you, Mama Lisa. What did OG doubt? You doubt that there was anyone else involved? Oh, I hope there's not a new trial. 5 minutes. Yeah, even when Samantha said that she's never known Xavier to go with James. But that campground, living in a camper was just weird. Mama Lisa. Dana Meyer, I had many questions during the trial. Yes, there are DNA, also others not questioned. But his ninja story did put me into his guilty. Yeah, that is weird. The blood in the trunk. I don't know why it wasn't like, maybe they put it into a system and it didn't match anybody. That's pretty strange, actually. Here we go, guys.
Okay, we're back on the record after our lunch recess. Mr. Bahena Rivera is present along with the attorneys of record. The defense may call their next witness.
We call Deputy Dave Wiebold. You can go on up there.
Make your way up here if you would, sir. And I'll swear you in before you're seated. Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm the testimony about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I swear.
Okay. Let me see it if you would. And make sure, if you would, please scoot up to the microphone.
Okay.
Scoot your chair. Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Freese.
Please state your full name, sir.
David Wiebold,
Where do you work at?
Iowa County Sheriff's Office,
How long have you worked at the Iowa County Sheriff's Office?
approximately 10 years.
Now, sir, on May 29th, 2021, you were asked to assist in an investigation involving James Lowe. Is that right?
That's correct.
How is it that you were first, or how were you first contacted to become involved?
I received a call from dispatch that a DCI agent had contacted our agency requesting to check if a vehicle was at the Sudbury Hotel.
The vehicle that you were looking for, what was the description?
It was an older gray four-door car.
Do you know why the DCI wanted you to look for that vehicle?
I believe they were looking for James Lowe and Stephanie Parrish, who were supposedly occupying room 7.
Do you know if there was any particular investigation that they were working on?
I think it was in connection of the disappearance of, at that time, a 10-year-old boy in Poweshiek County.
So that'd be Xavier Harrelson.
I believe so, yes.
Did you look for that vehicle?
I did.
Did you find it?
I did.
Where did you find it at?
I parked in front of room 7 at the Sudbury Motel.
What did you do next, sir?
The DCI agent asked that I sit on the vehicle, and so I sat on it and observed it driving over next door to the gas station.
Were you in a marked law enforcement vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Did the vehicle seem to notice law enforcement following them?
It did, yes.
What happened next?
I sat on the vehicle and called for another backup car. By the time my backup had arrived, James Lowe had left on foot. I did not see James Lowe leave, so we started searching for him.
In searching for James Lowe, and this is 2 days after Xavier Harrelson is reported missing, is that right?
I don't remember the exact day, but
That's fair. What resources were used to search for James Lowe?
we called 2 canine units, one from Washington County and one from North Liberty. Iowa State Patrol put a plane in the air, and several other deputies on duty and off duty arrived to help search.
Right, so you've got 2 canines that are actively searching for this man, is that right?
That's right.
And there's also a plane in the air, is that right?
Correct.
And you're in what town?
Marengo.
Were you ever able to find Mr. Lowe?
We did not. At about 2:30, we called the search off. The dogs did not have any trails. The plane was unable to locate him. So about 2:30, we called it off.
Right. Were you ever able to find him later on that day?
I was. Approximately an hour later, 3:33 p.m., we got a call about a suspicious person walking just east of Marengo.
Did that person end up being James Lowe?
Yes, it was.
Was he taken into custody?
Yes, he was.
Did he have any drugs or drug paraphernalia on him?
He did. He had a glass pipe with methamphetamine residue on it. He had a small plastic bag with a substance believed to be meth, and pill bottle with several various pills.
Is James Lowe somebody that is known to your law enforcement agency?
Prior to this incident, I had no knowing of James Lowe.
All right. No further questions. Thank you.
State have any questions?
No questions.
Sir, thank you for being here. You're excused.
Thank you.
Does the defense have any further witnesses or evidence?
We'd rest.
Defense rests. Any evidence on behalf of the state?
No, Your Honor.
The court's intention at this time then is to take the matter under submission and get you a written ruling. Before we close the record from the defense standpoint, anything else we need to address today?
I just want to make some record that there was a phone conference yesterday. The state had moved to quash certain subpoena ducis tecum, where we request several different reports involving different investigations. We resisted that motion to quash, and the court sustained, or the court granted the motion to quash. Thank you.
Well, did you want made part of the record why I ruled that way?
Yes.
Well, as I indicated on the phone yesterday, the rules we're working under limit today's testimony to affidavits or witness testimony, and that would not include a subpoena ducis tecum.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything else from the defense?
No.
State have anything else you want to address?
No, Your Honor.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add regarding Ms. Freese's reference to yesterday?
My understanding was, as the court had indicated, that you ruled the way that you did. I think maybe she misspoke, but there's a written order that's on file that is consistent with the way that you ordered, or the way that you ruled yesterday, that was filed in EDMS this morning. But other than that, no. Thank you.
Okay, I'll get everyone a written ruling as quickly as I can. Thank you. Can I assign this to you in terms of getting that back there? I probably remember how to do it, but I'll old school it. Thank you.
Oh.
That was weird. Is it over? Do you think he has his ruling half written?
That was weird. Is it over?
Mute this. Weird. Okay, Katie, do you think he has his ruling half written already because he had his mind made up? Maybe. I'm still trying to figure out where there was one connection to Mollie Tibbetts besides what the guy in prison said. That was quick. All right, guys. I guess we'll have to wait to see what the judge says. He's going to get them the written documents and then, make up his mind? Because Mama James Lowe was dating Xavier Harrelson's mom.
Of the state.
But That eviction was, let me go see when that eviction was real quick, and then I'm going to wrap this up because, oh, there's the rooster. The eviction, when was that? All right, let me share screen. All right, let me let it catch up. Yeah, this was on Adam Moshman. Yeah, this is the, okay, so here, oh, look at that. I got right onto it. Yeah. So James Lowe and Sarah Harrelson, I'm trying to move it down like it's, were evicted. It was filed on February 17th, 2020. And they were at 302 East Main Street in Montezuma. So the filing date was February 17, 2020. Yeah. So I don't know if they were together after that. I don't know if that's when he went and moved into the camper. But that was a while ago. But that's the connection. James and Gavin do whatever they do at the house. But because James dated Xavier's mom, they're trying to tie Xavier into this and blame Gavin and his long friend Dalton in killing Mollie. I think they're totally reaching. I don't see them giving Bahena a new trial, but I could be wrong. But I think it's a waste of the state's money, in my opinion. All right, guys. All of you have a great day and stay vigilant and make sure we get the kids microchipped. I'm only kidding. And I'll see you guys next Monday. I don't see any cases connected, socially awkward. Everyone have a good day.